Welcome to the history of Baltimore movie theaters and drive-ins from 1950 to 1959. (1950) The new Fremont is reopened for Afro-Americans on April 8th. The General Pulaski Drive-In at White Marsh is opened by Schwaber Theaters on July 6th. The Northwood Theater opens on August 5th. The Casino Theater is reopened as the Beacon Theater. Durkee Theaters renames the Republic Theater in Annapolis as the Playhouse Theater. These theaters closed in 1950. 1951. The Homewood Theater is reopened by Schwaber Theaters as the Playhouse Theater on November 8th. The World Theater is reopened as the Fine Arts Theater on November 14th. The Eureka Theater is reopened for Afro-Americans on December 23rd. The York Theater is sold to District Theaters and converted for Afro-Americans. The Aldine Theater closes. 1952. The Monocacy Drive-In at Tawnytown opens. The Bel Air Drive-In at Churchville opens. These theaters closed in 1952 as everyone went to the drive-ins and bought television sets. 1953. The Old Diana Theater is reopened for Afro-Americans as the Carver Theater on July 3rd. The Harford Drive-In at Aberdeen opens. These theaters closed in 1953. 1954. The Edmondson Drive-In at Catonsville opens on May 28th. The Lane Theater in Dundalk is reopened as the Abbey Lane on June 4th. The cinema opens at the Old Linden Theater on July 29th. The Center reopens on August 18th as the Film Center. The Lafayette Theater closes. 1955. The Timonium Drive-In Theater opens in Timonium with the largest screen in the world and space for 2,479 cars as the largest single drive-in ever built. The Colonial Drive-In at Annapolis opens. These theaters closed in 1955. 1956. The Old Parkway Theater is reopened by JF Theaters as the 5 West Theater on May 24th. The Bengies Drive-In at Middle River opens on June 6 and remains open as of 2025. The Ritz Theater became an Afro-American theater. These theaters closed in 1956. 1957.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Cinerama.
Cinerama arrives at the Town Theater on August 28th. These theaters closed in 1957. 1958. The Carlin's Drive-In Theater opens on June 20th. The Times Theater became the Charles on October 2nd. These theaters closed in 1958. 1959. The Stanley Theater became the Stanton Theater on September 29th. The new Carver Theater opens on October 24th for Afro-Americans. The Perry Center Theater in Perry Hall opens. These theaters closed in 1959. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more.